everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. We are back for another week of the 12 weeks of Christmas 2022, the collab with me and Brian Dickey from B&D Crafts and More. Links are all down below. We also have several other people that are joining in officially, linked down below. But you can always check out the hashtag on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube here to see who else is playing along unofficially. Okay, let's jump right in. Now, last week we made Christmas cards, and get the right ones, we made 4 Christmas cards using this One Sheet Wonder cut apart. We wound up with 4 pieces in this One Sheet Wonder design. That gave us 4 Christmas cards. And I also used K & Company card embellishments and Santa from Hobby Lobby. Now I still need to put a stamped greeting down here. I've been really busy. My stamps are not dug out yet. I hope to get to that probably in the next couple of weeks. Pretty soon after Bob goes back to work, I think. So these were the 4 cards we made using these 4 pieces. Now, today we're working on the junk journal elements for this using the same pieces. And so I've cut these out apart, got them started. Here is our 6" by 3/4. Here is our 2" by 5 1/4, I believe. And then we have this one, which is 1 1/2 by 2 1/2. And this one that is, I laid that right in the glue. That is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. So what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to show you something here in a minute. For starters, I have this piece right here, and this is cut from the paper, and I put glossy accents on it, and I'm going to have to sit and let it wait to dry, and it's going to go up here in the top corner of this, what will become a top tuck in our journal. Then I have a bottom pocket here. This is going to be a horizontal belly band, but I think I may have to change that. We'll have to see. I may have to turn it into 2. I just happen to think my pages are not going to be 6 inches wide, and I'll explain to you why in a minute. So we have a top tuck, a belly band, a bottom tuck, and then this is going to be a side tuck. So those are the pieces that I chose to do this with, and this medallion was cut from the back side of the paper that I used. Now remember, I'm working from one 6 by 6 sheet pad for this entire thing, for this whole 12 weeks, which means I'm using 24 sheets of paper. Well, actually, I think I'm only using 22 because I had an intro video and then I'll have the final flip-through video. Now, I also told you that this week I would have the signatures figured out for this Christmas journal, because we have to have some place to put all these embellishments that we're making, right? So I've come up with 3 signatures, and I have used 1 sheet of the 6 by 6 paper in each one. But I have also used yellow in kind of a vanilla, or green in kind of a vanilla colored copy paper. And then I have 1 sheet of ledger paper that I've turned into a flip that will go in here. And then the 1 6 by 6. To get this clipboard, hold that thought. I meant to grab the clipboard before I came in and I forgot it. I've been working at the dining room table. Bob has decided that I need a work schedule even when he's home. So I've been working from like 9 to 6, 9 to 5 every day with a break for lunch with him. And I've been working every day this week on the elements for the Dear Julie October 1 box challenge. I have 1 element left to make that was a throw-in last-minute element that she did. And then I'm ready to put that journal together. So everything has been on the dining room table while I've been watching videos until I can get YouTube switched into my Joey in here in the office. So I started with an 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper with this. So this is your 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper, and cut it at the 5.5 mark. And then fold it in half, and that gave me the right size paper that I need for inside the journal. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 sheets of this, one for the front and one for the back cover. And then I've got one I have one picked out for my spine. And let me see where I put those, if I left those out. May have left them out, or not. Probably stuck them back in here with the rest of them like a nitwit. That would be me. I know they're here somewhere. There we go. I'm going to use this plaid. It has the stockings on the back. I'm going to use this stripe, rather, for my inside, for my outside covers. And then I'm going to come back in with, I had another one pulled to use for my spine, and now I'll have to dig it out. It might have been this one, actually, to do for my spine. Now this one was, it started out as a 6x6, but to make it fit inside the journal, I had to cut it down to 5.5. So that's why that one's a little shorter than this. So I will, and I figured out I have, let's see, and I lost. I've got 3, where's my yellow ones in there? There they are. 6, 7, 8 pages, 8 sheets of paper, which comes to 32 pages in my journal. Doing 3 signatures, that's going to give me 96 pages. So I figure I'm going to have to use a 2-inch spine at least. So by the time, in 2 weeks, when we come back with the next junk journal pieces from our 6x6, I will have, hopefully we'll have, why is this taking me forever to figure out today? I will have the spine figured out and maybe even have the main part of the journal put together, because by the time we get to the last week, which will be December 18th, I want to be able to go through and put the elements in the journal and have the journal ready. Also, I did find out today that there are some postal issues in the UK. So if you are mailing overseas, I highly recommend that you get your Christmas cards made and in the mail as soon as possible. Because between the quick rush that starts in here in the United States and the postal delays that they are already experiencing in the UK, you might want to get them mailed now so that they will get their cards in time for Christmas. So this is what we did today, or I did. I would do craft-alongs, but I can only do about 30 minutes, and then my laptop will not recognize the video on my phone. The video is in iMovie. It's moved over to my phone. I can see everything just fine on my phone, but anything over 30 minutes, if I go to upload it to the laptop, it will not show up on the laptop. So for now, I'm not doing any craft-alongs unless it's something I can throw together, mostly as explained. So this one was our 2-inch by 5.25. Will be a side tuck. This one was our 3/4 by 6-inch. It's going to be a belly band, maybe 2. We'll see. This one is going to be a bottom tuck on a page. It is 1.5 by 2.5. And then this one is going to be 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. And come together, it looks like this. And you'll notice what I did was I tried to take pieces and combine them with their items so that they would be on facing pages, so that when you open it, you've got a 2-page spread, and they the elements kind of bring the page together. So if we do this away, this would be my side tuck on this page, this would be my bottom tuck on this page, and it lets the 2 pages come together. So that's where I was going with that. Now, next week we will have a different 6x6. And I'm not sure what we'll play with. Let's take a look here really quick. See if I can move this without dumping it and spilling it. And let's see. How about if we work with, these are all pretty simple. I have more of these pages. But if I don't find something, we'll work with let's work with this one next week. Let's just go there. Let's work with this one this week. We have 2 large 3x4s, which are perfect for cards or tags. We have this 5 1/4 by 1 1/4, another good belly band, and then or side tuck, and then we have this one 3/4 by 6 inches. And then we have this little scrap piece that would be great to add to a cluster. So this is the one we will work with next week. I will get it copied, and next week we will cut it apart and get our cards together. Remember, the link for spteacherspet.blogspot.com is linked down below, and I may have even linked the Pinterest board that I got these from. So please remember to support the other channels of where we are inspired by as well. I do still have a haul video to do, but I think I'm going to hold off and do that after Bob goes back to work. I want to, Tuesday starts National Novel Writing Month, and I'm really dedicating most of my time to working on getting book 2 written. I have people that have been asking for a couple of years for this book. I really need to get it written. So that's my focus for November, but I have blocked in crafting time with my HB90 planner, and thanks to Sarah Cannon for that amazing planner layout project thing. It just simplifies my life and lets me get so much more done in a less hectic way. I don't feel quite so stressed. And now that Bob has me on an actual workday schedule, even when he's home, I won't have to drive myself crazy working quite so hard when he's gone. He leaves on November 8th and will be gone for 21 days. So in the meantime, I will be cleaning and getting things set up for Christmas. Woohoo! So that's it for me in the studio today. Are you playing along with the One Sheet Wonders? Or are you following any of the other ideas from the other makers on the hashtag 12 Weeks of Christmas 2022? Thanks for joining me in the studio today. I hope you will remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you very soon. Creative blessings.